guys, AKTV here. It's me, Kevin.
I'm Aaron.
And we got Isaiah back again. So this video is going to be a comparison video between the black metallic 5s and the white metallic 5s that released last year. So, and after that, I also want to get into, like, some things that we probably would have wanted to seen changed about this year or last year's, or just stuff like that, like, kind of our thoughts pretty much. So, we're not going to really get too much into detail about this, but it's really just the boxes. For those who wonder, they're honestly the same thing. There's no difference at all. So now we're going to get into the shoes. So we're going to start off with the smaller things first. So what you can start off. What's one thing you want to point out between the two? Just put it up to the camera so they can see.
Well, the tongue is different on...
Yeah, the feeling on both tongues are definitely different. This one has, like, more of a gloss to it, and it just feels more, like, slippery when you're wiping across. This one's more, like...
duller.
Yeah.
Just, like...
So another thing is the spikes on the side. Obviously, they're both silver, but there's black speckling on this one. Another thing, too, is obviously the 23 on this side right here, and they didn't have it on this, and obviously the OG one did not have the 23. I think the last retro had the 23 on it. Another big difference, obviously, is this shoe's all leather. This one's all nubuck, durbuck, whatever. The outsole, obviously I've worn mine white metallic, so a good amount of time, so obviously the color's different.
This one's Jordan, this one has Nike.
Yeah, obviously. Same thing besides the lettering and stuff like that. Big difference on the back, obviously Nike and Jordan. And then behind the tongues, you guys could see, it says Air Jordan upside down both ones. One thing I find kind of, like, when I first saw these, I was talking with Isaiah about this, is like the patch in here looks smaller than this one. Like, this one looks bigger and that one looks, and
I
like
feel
they're,
I don't know.
And they're in different places.
yeah, they're placed differently. I don't know if this was just how it was back
elevated.
then, but that's just something I noticed when I was speaking with
Is
Isaiah.
it just me or does it look like the tongue's bigger on the white pair instead of the black?
Honestly, I think it's just because this one's new and it has a bunch of stuff keeping it up, so that's probably why. And this one's just more laid down for me wearing it and stuff like that. So, another difference too is obviously the lace locks. I took them out on each side. You obviously can take them out and stuff. This one has the Jordan, if you guys can see that. This one has Nike, and then the little toggles right here. This one has Nike on one side, this one has Jordan, this one just has the Jordan Jumpman logo right there. If you guys can see it and stuff like that. So any other main big differences you guys want to mention?
Let me see the shoes. If you guys notice, you can put this up to the camera, the spikes on the shoe. They're both silver, but that one has the black speckle on it.
Oh, I already mentioned that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there isn't really that much of a difference besides materials.
On the insole, it...
oh, yeah. The insole
it has
a Nike Air in there.
Jordan.
Then this one has the Jumpman inside there. Obviously, I can see my sneaker balls in the way. Right there. So that's really it for the comparisons and stuff. So now I really this is not really something I want to get too, like, big with, but, like, is there any things you guys probably wanted to see different between each shoe?
Wait, before we switch to that, the netting on the shoe, it's actually kind of bluish.
On the black metallics versus the white metallics, there's actually kind of a blue tint in this. Like, you can kind of see it at, like, certain angles, like, just like this is icy blue. This has just a little bit. It's made to, like, for the
yellow.
the yellowing to take longer, and this is obviously just, like, straight up clear here, but this came icy blue, as, like, you can still see a little bit, but that's a difference between there.
So, the next thing is I want to also talk about, like, if there's anything that we want to see different on this or that. So, what are some things you probably want to see on this from that, or from the black metallic on here?
Well, let's start off with the things I like the same. The same, but one things I like they did, and then I'll go into the bad. But main one thing is I like the white leather. If it was black, like Durbuck or Nubuck, I think on white, I think it would look kind of weird. But one thing I would definitely like to see different is not make the blue on the sole of the black so dark, because I said in the last video, I don't know, the blue in it just kind of throws me off a little. If I would have saw it kind of clearish or just a slightly tinted down of blue, I think it probably would have looked better.
Anything else?
Not really, no.
I don't really have too much to say, but it was just something I was thinking. Like, obviously, this is not something I really wanted to see happen, but like just to see if it, like, I don't know, imagine like what this would look like with the Nike Air. Like, obviously, I didn't want to see that actually happen in a release and stuff like that, but I just think it's something cool I'd like to see and just see how it would look displayed on a white metallic. Obviously, the older one still had the jump in on the back, or at least I think it did. But yeah, that's really a big thing. When I first saw the tongue, I kind of feel weirded out because a lot of the fives mainly have this feeling right here, so that's what I was kind of expecting from this one. And then when I just saw this, when I took it out the box, I was like now it doesn't really bother me so badly, but that was just something I really want. I was hoping they just keep it like this.
Kind of looks like nail polish.
Yeah, but it really doesn't bother me that bad. Really, the materials satisfy me. There's nothing really that much. And another thing too cool about that I do want to see if it's kind of the same the way I'm looking at it with the Nike sign is if I wanted to see what would it look like if they had like speckling on this and without the 23, what people's thoughts would be on the shoe and stuff like that. But yeah, that's really my thoughts and stuff like that. So, what about you? Is there...
There's not too much things. I think we got everything on the shoes. Yeah, we pretty much got everything on the shoes. And if I'm not mistaken, this was like this back then, but I'm not sure. Most of them do have this, like Kevin said. It's just something I noticed, but...
All you people out there that actually have the OG pair, like all you guys that have like the original ones, just let us know in the comments if the tongue was actually like that, or if that's one thing they slightly changed.
So, is there any last words you guys want to say before this video ends?
No, I'm good.
So that was the comparison video and just overall thoughts and things we liked and disliked about the shoe and just different things and what they could have possibly added and took out and stuff like that. But that's really it for the video. Thanks Isaiah once again for being a part of this video, and please like, comment, subscribe. Check oh my god, check out all of this social medias down below, and peace.